Welcome to Media Animal TV. Today we're at Margaret Howley's house. She's a former nurse who's dedicated the past 35 years to caring and nurturing patients of a very different kind.
Always had a love of animals. I don't know what it is. They've just tugged on my heartstrings and said, right, you're the one that can help us. I'm her mum. I reared her. This is like the intensive care area that I use, and if something's very young, it'll stay here too. And if they're dehydrated, we hydrate them with subcutaneous fluids. I couldn't do what I do now if I hadn't been a nurse. Breaking down drugs and subcutting when they're dehydrated, I couldn't do that. His mum was hit by a four-wheel drive and he was thrown out of the pouch. The driver behind ran over the little Joey. His little head got an injury. He's recovering quite well now. He has got several fine breaks in his leg. He'll be splintered up for another 3 or 4 weeks before he can start some physio and get the leg moving again. There's 3 in the kindy pen on bottles. That's Blake, that's Rosie, and that's Clancy. They graduate from the cots inside when they're around about 3 kilo. It's time to move them out so that they can have a bit more room to move around and build their muscles up. Some of them are really little toads and cheeky little things, and others are so sooky, but they're really all different. A little tiny princess you are. They'd be 8 months now. You can see they're a bit bigger than the ones in the kindy pen.
You don't get up this close to a little room, but we live in Australia and it's such a special thing.
Soon they'll be out in the bigger area where they've got lots of room to run around and be nice and strong, healthy roos. I usually do everything. It's lovely to have someone.
So is this the adolescent pen?
Yeah, these are really close to release now. Some of these can almost go now, but I'm waiting till spring. Oh, you're so nice, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, come on, babe. You never have a break. It's just every day you do the same thing. And if there's something happening in your life that you need to do, well, you've got to even work harder to fit it in. It's so demanding going out picking grass every day and cleaning up the poo every day. It's really hard for the carers too because it's expensive. You know, it's expensive to look after these guys when they have special food, and my pension would not have covered all the expense that's been to keep these guys. I haven't sort of said, well, no, I can't get that because I can't afford it. I've got to make sure that they are really well nourished and ready to go back. I don't know where I'd be if I didn't have these little guys. Jeff knew my passion and he always said that he wanted me to continue with the animals, so it's been a wonderful way of being distracted, if you like. I'm sure he's looking down saying, my gosh, you're still at it. I just want to stay well and uninjured for the life of these guys out there. So although I'm getting old and I've got aches and pains, I have to stay well until next autumn. It's probably the hardest unpaid job that I've ever done in my life, but the most rewarding, I think.
Really hope you enjoyed that story. If you'd like to help Margaret continue her dedicated work for caring for native wildlife, all you have to do is call the number on your screen and make a small donation.